What's going on, guys? GRIEZMANN here and welcome to a brand new video, and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is going to be Thursday the 13th of June. Got confirmed deals to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box. Our current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, it's a new transfer episode. And in the comments section below, if you could give FIFA 19 Ultimate Team a rating out of 0 to 10, what would you choose and why? 10 being the best, 0 being the worst. Right, let's jump into the confirmed deals. And first up, we've got a player called Mercado going to Al Ryan in the Qatari Stars League. It's from Sevilla and it's a free transfer. Then we've got Luka Jovic. Obviously, this was announced last week from Real Madrid as an official transfer from Eintracht Frankfurt. But he's now officially passed his medical ahead of the €60 million move. And he was presented yesterday at the Bernabeu. And I know I keep saying that Madrid have spent €250 million already, but their team is already looking so good for next year, and the likes of Hazard playing alongside Jovic, it could be very exciting. And next up, according to Tuttosport, they're saying Gianluigi Buffon could join Porto this summer. That's after failing to earn a new contract at Paris Saint-Germain, although the player himself did say he rejected a new deal. Bear in mind he is over 40 years old now, so doesn't really offer too much or anything in regards to resale value. But for Porto, they could potentially have Casillas and Buffon, though I'm not sure if Casillas is going to be retiring or not. Sadly, he suffered a heart attack in training, but I believe now he's recovering pretty well. But whether he's staying at Porto, I'm not too certain. And now moving on, according to the Daily Mirror, they're saying Arsenal have identified AS Roma midfielder Lorenzo Pellegrini as a transfer target. The 22-year-old has a £27 million or €30 million buyout clause in his current contract, and is also attracting interest from Tottenham, AC Milan and Inter Milan. Boca Juniors sporting director Nicolas Burdisso is hopeful of bringing Daniele De Rossi to Argentina. That's despite reports claiming he is set to join LAFC in the MLS. It would be a free transfer for whoever gets him, and if he does go to the MLS to Los Angeles FC, it's a very good designated player to have. And next up, a short one from Goal.com. They said Chelsea have met with Frank Lampard to discuss the possibility of replacing Maurizio Sarri. Sarri seems very likely now to go to Juventus and replace Allegri, and Chelsea do have a very long list of potential suitors to replace him, kind of thing. And for Frank Lampard, I've said it over and over again, it could be a risky one, but it might be a risk worth taking. And next up, according to Damasio, he has said AC Milan are eyeing a move for Dejan Lovren this summer. That's in an attempt to add experience to their defence. And Paul Joyce, who's considered very reliable for Liverpool, has said if they were to bid for him or make a move for him, it would take at least £25 million for Liverpool to even consider letting the Croatian leave. There hasn't been any contact from AC Milan, but their new sporting director Ricky Massara, who is replacing Leonardo, I believe, he does rate Lovren very highly. A short one from Estadio Deportivo is saying that Quincy Promes is wanted by Ajax after a very difficult first season at Sevilla. He made the switch to Spain from Russia a year ago, and it hasn't really worked out as planned. And Ajax will have a very nice transfer budget because they've already got 75 mil from De Jong. They're pretty likely to get over 70 mil for De Ligt, 30 mil plus for Ziyech, and potentially Van der Beek. Porto looks set to sign Zé Luis from Spartak Moscow after reaching a personal agreement with a 28-year-old. That's according to Ojogo. After 4 years with the Russian side, the striker is on the way back to Portugal. Porto and the player have already held talks and struck a deal, and now the Primeira Liga side will open talks with Spartak this week. Tutto Mercato are saying Leicester have been linked with an unlikely swoop for Inter Milan's Ivan Perisic. The 30-year-old Croatian international is tipped to leave the San Siro this summer, as the new manager Antonio Conte looks set to make his mark on the first team squad. Various outlets were saying that Perisic was being one of the players offered to United in a swap deal for Lukaku, but to be fair, if Leicester pull that off, it'd be a pretty interesting signing. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit weird, by the way. I've got like a really groggy voice today. It's definitely hay fever or whatever, but apologies about that. I can't really do too much about it. But next up, according to Damasio yet again, he is saying that while there have been no contacts between Leonardo and AC Milan yet, Paris Saint-Germain are ready to again show interest in Gianluigi Donnarumma. Once Leonardo is confirmed as the new sporting director of PSG, he'll make a formal inquiry to Milan for the 20-year-old goalkeeper. The French club had been linked to Donnarumma previously in the past, and it could be a long-term replacement for Buffon, who's now gone, and their first-choice goalkeeper for years to come. France Football are reporting the Turkish giants Galatasaray have had a €6 million bid for 24-year-old Egyptian international attacker Trezeguet, rejected by Kazan. Lyon, AS Roma and Marseille are all interested in the player, but only Galatasaray have bid so far. The bid was made on Tuesday and he has a contract until 2021. Liverpool have thrown their hat into the ring to sign Porto striker Moussa Marega, as according to Foot Mercato. The Champions League winners have reportedly joined West Ham and Marseille in the race to sign the 28-year-old, though there is suggestion that Marseille are struggling to afford the €30 million required. And next up, according to the Evening Standard, they are saying Arsenal have been informed by Dalian Yifang that it will take £25 million in order for them to sign Yannick Carrasco. The Belgian international is a long-term target for the Gunners and has expressed his desire to return to Europe this summer. However, Sport Bild in Germany are saying that if Bayern miss out on Leroy Sané from Man City, they could turn to the Arsenal target Yannick Carrasco. Lazio have made contact with Ian Robben over a summer move, as according to Il Messaggero. The 35-year-old is available for a free after leaving Bayern Munich and has been linked with several clubs already. While his former sides PSV and Groningen have been open about their desire to sign him, there is also a lot of teams interested from the USA. But the former Dutch international could be set to go to Italy instead, as he's said to be very interested in Lazio's proposal. There was that random rumour about a month or so ago, or just short of that, saying that Leicester were favourites to sign him, but that one seems to have gone a bit quiet now. And now moving on, according to ESPN, they're saying Marcelo has no desire to leave Real Madrid this summer. That's despite the pending arrival of France international left-back Ferland Mendy from Lyon. I did mention yesterday how Madrid have apparently said to Marcelo, you can decide your future yourself, you can stay at the club and fight for your number one spot again, or you can go for another challenge elsewhere. Napoli are preparing a €50 million bid or £45 million offer for PSV star Hirving Lozano. The Mexico international has been heavily linked with the likes of Barca and Manchester United over the last year. That's thanks to his impressive performances for club and country. And Gazzetta dello Sport are claiming Napoli are hoping to sign the 23-year-old this summer by paying PSV €40 million up front, with the rest in bonuses. A 5-year contract is waiting on the table for Lozano, and it looks likely now because last week, apparently it wasn't going to happen. Aaron Wan-Bissaka has told Crystal Palace it is his dream to sign for Manchester United this summer, that's according to the Daily Mail. There are rumours saying United have had one bid rejected already of £40 million for him, and they're ready to make a second offer of £50 million, but for Palace, they're still holding out for over £60. But Sky Sports are saying Manchester United will make a move for Norwich right-back Max Aarons should they fail to land number one target Aaron Wan-Bissaka. They don't mention how much it would cost to sign Aarons, but overall you'd imagine it's a lot less than the £60 million for Wan-Bissaka. And now according to Ojogo, they're saying Tottenham have reportedly matched Sporting's asking price for midfielder Bruno Fernandes. Spurs have launched a bid believed to be worth around £62 million for the 24-year-old, a fee that matches his club's price tag. A very interesting story that came out on Tuesday night now is, according to Damasio at least, he said De Ligt's agent Mino Raiola is currently in Paris to try and complete a deal to PSG. The French club have offered a far higher salary than Barcelona and the other teams interested. The title of the article does say PSG are now set to win the race for De Ligt, but they also say the player has not decided yet about his next club. PSG do offer a very, very good project kind of thing because they have got Thomas Tuchel, a fantastic manager, the likes of Neymar, Mbappe, and many other top talents. But you've also got to consider that Barca can offer that, Juventus can offer that. Essentially, every team interested can offer a very, very good project. And my personal opinion, if he does go to PSG, I'm not going to say he's just going there for money because obviously it won't just be that. But I want to see him basically go to a more competitive league without being disrespectful to PSG there. The Liga compared to Spain or the Premier League, it's not quite there. And AS are saying in-demand Benfica star João Felix has a new set of admirers in Atletico Madrid. The coveted team has attracted interest from the likes of Juventus, Manchester United and Manchester City this summer, while Wolves were linked to a move to the 19-year-old attacker before the end of last season. His release clause is set at £105 million or €120 million, and reports in Spain suggest Atleti boss Diego Simeone has made the Portuguese international his #1 target. He sees him as the perfect replacement for the outgoing Antoine Griezmann. It's also essentially the exact same fee that Griezmann will be leaving for, because his clause is the exact same at £105 million or €120 million. And now we've got two huge things that have just gone through. I've done the first part of the video, but now Ferland Mendy is officially a Real Madrid player. They announced a signing from Lyon for a fee of €48 million plus a potential €5 million in bonuses. He signed a 6-year contract until 2025 and will be presented as a Madrid player next Wednesday on the 19th of June. And now, a couple minutes after the Mendy news was announced by Real Madrid, this news about Griezmann came out from Atletico Madrid's CEO. The CEO is called Gilles Marin, and it's confirmed that Griezmann will join Barcelona and a total agreement has been reached. Now, I'd imagine this will be fully announced on the 1st of July because that's when his release clause changes. And the quote that he said to Sport does say, "We have known since March that Antoine Griezmann will be going to Barcelona." So yeah, this transfer window has been kind of crazy. A lot of money spent already, in particularly from Real Madrid spending €300 million, and we're just getting started. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you enjoyed it, make sure to do all that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time is a new transfer episode. And finally, in the comment section below, what rating would you give FIFA 19 Ultimate Team from 0 to 10? Let me know down below. So thank you for watching this video, I'll see you next time.